35, right?
But no,
Welcome to the Kart Indianapolis experience at Whiteland Raceway Park. Indy's premier outdoor karting circuit, Whiteland Raceway Park, is just 20 minutes south of downtown Indy and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Our trackside event center and high-speed go-karts make Whiteland Raceway Park the perfect destination for your next event or party. Stop in today or book your race online at racewrp.com and experience real racing right here in Indy.
We're at a commercial break.
Brandon, why are there all these charges for just over $200 from Acceleration Kart Racing's website?
That's because AKR gives you free shipping on orders of $200 or more within the continental US.
Okay, but I thought you were just getting a pair of gloves. That's what, 70 bucks?
But if I'm getting a new pair of gloves, I might as well get a new pair of shoes to match. And then on top of that, I'll get a neck brace because with the shipping, it's basically free.
Yeah, I do not think the math checks out on that.
Everything you need, all in one place and shipped to your door for free for orders of $200 or more. Exclusions apply. Spend responsibly. Shop AKR.com.
afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Whiteland Raceway Park here in Whiteland, Indiana for the Indy Karting Challenge. We're going to get started here with our afternoon practice and warm-up sessions before we go into qualifying.
Welcome to the Kart Indianapolis experience at Whiteland Raceway Park. Indy's premier outdoor karting circuit, Whiteland Raceway Park is just 20 minutes south of downtown Indy and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Our trackside event center and high-speed go-karts make Whiteland Raceway Park the perfect destination for your next event or party. Stop in today or book your race online at racewrp.com and experience real racing right here in Indy.
We're at a commercial break.
Brandon, why are there all these charges for just over $200 from Acceleration Kart Racing's website?
That's because AKR gives you free shipping on orders of $200 or more within the continental US.
Okay, but I thought you were just getting a pair of gloves. That's what, 70 bucks?
But if I'm getting a new pair of gloves, I might as well get a new pair of shoes to match. And then on top of that, I'll get a neck brace because with the shipping, it's basically free.
Yeah, I do not think the math checks out on that.
Everything you need, all in one place and shipped to your door for free for orders of $200 or more. Exclusions apply. Spend responsibly. Shop AKR.com.
Good afternoon and welcome to Whiteland Raceway Park here in Whiteland, Indiana for the Indy Karting Challenge. Round 7 today, July 21st. And right now we're about to kick off our Kart Final. For those of you joining us now who are not here this morning, we have a split schedule structure for our days here at Whiteland Raceway. So we have certain classes that run in the morning, certain classes that run in the afternoon, and that alternates event to event. So now we're going to effectively be running back everything we did this morning with the addition, of course, of Kart, which takes place all the day. So after we're done with our Kart Final here, then we're going to go into our qualifying rounds for all of our main classes. But right now we're just prepping for the Kart Final to get started.
The Kart Final is 8 laps around the track. As you can see, the tuners and parents are pushing all the kids out. For the Karts, we do standing starts. Just helps them understand their karts better and the flags. Starting lineup is going to be Diesel Maxwell on the pole after winning the heat race, followed by Tate Hall, Bo Laser, Miles Hale, James Fox, Mike Heinen, and Charlie Hyen.
Yeah, a lot of differences with our Kart Final compared to our other finals. Obviously, standing starts, like you mentioned. All of our other events, we do rolling starts with a specific start zone. Additionally, this is the only race that we have that is fully dictated by just a set lap number, not a time plus laps or anything like that. Just 8 laps straight up from the beginning. That's exactly how much we know. So, yeah, pretty unique event here today. Right now, the Karts are ready to go, and we're getting ready to take the green. And green, green, green for Karts, and they are away from their standing start.
All right, I'm gonna go.
So good. It's over now.
So interesting start there for Karts. Some eager to get off the grid. Had flagger Adam Boros there pointing towards the red flag, just to remind them to stop before waving the green. Yeah, our youngest class out here on the track today. Just mainly what we're out here doing is just obviously, you know, getting these kids used to racing, what it is like to actually go racing with karting every weekend. So, yeah, a lot of learning that takes place during specifically our Kart events. And yeah, although you know, for our larger, for every other class, nobody else does a standing start, but the standing start's there for safety and then also simplicity. It's a bit hard to form up 2i all the way down and then do a rolling start at least accurately and fairly. So this is just the simplest way to you know, do it with a full-on standing start. But right now we have 6 laps to go. Diesel Maxwell in first, Tate Hall second, Miles Hale third.
Looks like we've got a pretty decent battle shaping up for the third place between Miles Hale and James Fox. James trying to reel Miles in. And it looks like Bo Laser's also going to join that fight for third. As we come to 4 laps to go, it's still Diesel Maxwell out front over Tate Hall. Diesel has a pretty big lead, and it is almost 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's a very significant lead to pull within just a matter of 4 laps, so interesting to see what that ends up looking like at the finish. But just like we've seen in all of our other races today, you never know exactly how that's going to pan out right until the end. Something wild could happen here, and
especially as it looks like Diesel's coming up on some lap traffic. Lap traffic is always unpredictable, but especially with these kid karts, these are normally more of your newest drivers out there, so sometimes they don't really understand the blue flag, even though our race director gets that link with them. But that's okay. It's a learning class.
Yeah, as you can see, he ended up making it past the lap traffic relatively uneventfully there. We're going to see if the same is true for second place. But yeah, like you said, lap traffic always provides complications. There's always a bit of uncertainty with that, especially when in a class like this. I'd say arguably it has the biggest span and, the biggest difference in experience between the most experienced and the experienced in the class. So inevitably you're going to come across some differences in just, how used to racing that they are. So things such as blue flags and what the best places to, avoid potentially faster cars are for the slower karts. All that stuff that is, foundational to learning how to race. And that is one of the most important parts about our kid kart sessions here. Of course, building that foundation, building that understanding for everybody.
There's second place Tate Hall trying to get around the lap traffic. Gets past one. Can't quite get past the other one quite yet. Meanwhile, looking back for that battle to the third, it's still Miles Hale holding off James Fox.
As we come around the last lap here, Diesel Maxwell will take the win in your Kid Kart Final.
Yeah, Diesel Maxwell, pretty commanding drive to take home the win here. He's been dominant force in the Kid Kart all season long. Tate Hall is going to bring it home in P2. Meanwhile, that battle for third is heating up as they get to a lapped traffic in one of the tighter sections of the track. But Miles Hale able to get by them. In fact, all the karts are. So Miles Hale bringing it home third. James Fox fourth. Bo Laser fifth.
All right, so that is the conclusion of our Kid Kart program for today. Glad to be able to see all these young drivers understand and learn stuff here today. And just as always, it's one of the most important programs we have here. Just get that baseline and understanding in. And I'm confident that we're going to see a lot of these racers that took part in this event, as they grow up through the, community here, understanding karting. And I'm sure we're going to continue to see them improve their skills over time. So at the conclusion of our Kid Kart Final here, we're going to take a short ad break before we go and start our qualifying sessions for this afternoon.
Welcome to the Kart Indianapolis experience at Whiteland Raceway Park. Indy's premier outdoor karting circuit, Whiteland Raceway Park is just 20 minutes south of downtown Indy and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Our trackside event center and high-speed go-karts make Whiteland Raceway Park the perfect destination for your next event or party. Stop in today or book your race online at racewrp.com and experience real racing right here in Indy.
Brandon, why are there all these charges for just over $200 from Acceleration Kart Racing's website?
That's because AKR gives you free shipping on orders of $200 or more within the continental US.
Okay, but I thought you were just getting a pair of gloves. That's what, 70 bucks?
But if I'm getting a new pair of gloves, I might as well get a new pair of shoes to match. And then on top of that, I'll get a neck brace because with the shipping, it's basically free.
Yeah, I do not think the math checks out on that.
Everything you need, all in one place and shipped to your door for free for orders of $200 or more. Exclusions apply. Spend responsibly. Shop AKR.com.
Are you ready to get behind the wheel? From Formula One to NASCAR and IndyCar, all the pros start here. For more information, check us out online at mcckarting.com or call us and go racing today.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Whiteland Raceway Park here for the Indy Karting Challenge. Second part of our day today, getting ready to go into our afternoon qualifying sessions. For those of you who did not join us for this morning, our morning sessions and then our afternoon sessions is how we run things here at the Indy Karting Challenge. So in the morning we have certain classes, afternoon we have some different classes. But as we know, a lot of people do end up running classes that are both in the morning and the afternoon sessions. But what is of note here for that is, of course, that the weather has changed a lot. When we started out this morning, the outside temperature was around 67, 68 degrees. Right now, looking over at my screen to my right, it is 79 degrees outside right now. So you're going to see a lot of difference in track condition just as a result of that temperature change. But also, the whole thing is that we are doing a doubleheader this weekend, which means we had other events that were running yesterday. We're running a completely different layout from our events that we did end up running yesterday. So running a different direction, using different corners. All of that, drivers had the opportunity to get used to a lot of that this morning, even if they are running in slightly different classes this afternoon. They're taking with them a lot of that information that they learned. But again, since track conditions have changed, not everything's going to translate one-to-one from this morning to now with the much higher temperatures. The karts have started to go out on track now for our first qualifying session of this afternoon, 206 Supermasters.
As we're completing around lap 2 of qualifying, it is currently Travis Wilbur on pole with a 57.414, with Jason Ewers right behind him with 57.965. As we come to the checkered flag, it is currently Travis Wilbur P1 with a 56.493. Can Jason Ewers or William McLaughlin get him at the line? No, they cannot. McLaughlin jumps to P2 with a 57.248 and Ewers with a 57.25 third. As the rest of the field crosses the line, it is Travis Wilbur taking home pole position here for IKC round number 7, followed by William McLaughlin, Jason Ewers, Tom Stevens, Richard Lowe, Scott Galladay, Joseph Stevens, Larry Pike, Richard LeMasters, and Wesley Bullock. And we are green for Micro Swift qualifying. Only 3 competitors today, Reagan Hodges and Liette Simonelik. If you remember to our morning session, these two had a great battle in 206 Cadet with Simonelik pulling out the win. And Patrick Manili is out there as well. And it's checkered flag out for your Micro Swift qualifying. Reagan Hodges takes home pole position with a 54.996, followed by Liette Simonelik with a 55.2 and Patrick Manili with 57.8.
We will be right back after this commercial break.
Welcome back to Whiteland Raceway Park as we are green for Mini Swift qualifying. Looked like a little bit of confusion there as everyone was playing, I don't want to go yet, I want to get the draft, but away they go for this 5-minute qualifying session.
Yeah, up in the tower, we were just, you know, a little confused here. Like, is this the heat race, or is this qualifying? But of course, it is qualifying. Very interesting to see all those cars going side by side there. But as you said, I think it's just a matter of who wants to be getting the draft versus who's actually drafting. Because, you know, obviously you don't want to be the first one out there and then have everybody else right behind you getting lap time at your loss, effectively. So interesting to see how that ended up filing out. But for the most part now, not too many overtakes going on in qualifying. A little people maybe getting a little bit sideways coming out of the 180, but everything seems relatively calm.
just under a minute remaining here in mini switch qualifying. It is currently Danny O'Gara on pole with a 52.391, but Dominic Gaddis right behind him with a 52.635. Will Feistinger rounding out your top three with a 52.822. This is going to be the last lap of qualifying. It's still Danny O'Gara out front, Gaddis second, Feistinger's third. Does Gaddis or Feistinger have anything for O'Gara here in the final lap? Coming to the line, we will see if Gaddis is able to take over pole position from Danny O'Gara. Can he do it? No, he cannot. O'Gara stays to the top. Gaddis P2, Feistinger P3. Joshua Avalos jumps up to P4 on that last lap. Lincoln Willie P5, Dalton Sears 6th, Titus Roberts 7th, Austin Taylor, Kaysen Hendrickson, and Bentley McCann round out your.
Yeah, not a lot of change up at the top there, but a lot of change in the mid-pack at the conclusion of that qualifying session. Pretty interesting to see there. We will be right back to you after this commercial break.
Welcome to the Kart Indianapolis experience at Whiteland Raceway Park. Indy's premier outdoor karting circuit, Whiteland Raceway Park is just 20 minutes south of downtown Indy and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Our trackside event center and high-speed go-karts make Whiteland Raceway Park the perfect destination for your next event or party. Stop in today or book your race online at racewrp.com and experience real racing right here in Indy.
And we are green for 206 Masters qualifying. Only a 4-kart field today, but they are all very tightly contested, very experienced. We've got Evan McCorkadale, Matt Geist, Troy Toney, and Adam Dietz.
4-kart battle here for the entirety of the whole session. Going to be interesting to see what kind of gap we have between all of them. All very talented drivers, so hopefully they're all within a, hopefully they're not too spread out, so we get interesting battles throughout this class for our afternoon. But we'll have to wait and see how this qualifying goes to give us our first idea of what exactly that gap's going to look like.
And it looks like Matt Geist and Evan McCorkadale are going to pull off track early, happy with their times. It's a risky move. We'll see if it pays off. Right now, Geist and McCorkadale are 1-2. We'll see if Troy Tony or Adam Dietz has anything for them. And with this looking like it might be, we might have 1 or 2 more laps to go here. Let's see if any of them can put it together.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really a way for them to exactly tell too accurately what their lap times are relative to the others, but if they just feel that they're not going to be able to improve on their times anymore, you know, more than welcome to come back into the pit lane and call it quits for qualifying. So interesting to see that happen here.
Coming to the checkered flag, does Troy Tony have anything for Geist or McCorkadale? No, he stays put in P3. What about Adam Dietz? Does he have anything to say? He does not, and finishes P4. So it's Geist, McCorkadale, Tony, and Dietz.
Yeah, looking back in retrospect, it does seem that that gamble that they made didn't end up paying off. No point to stay out there any longer than you have to. Just higher chance of potentially damaging your kart, running through tires, using gas. What's the point if you already knew you're gonna finish 1 and 2? So, yeah, the gamble definitely paid off for them. But as we prepare for our next qualifying session, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with you.
We are back at WRP for our last qualifying, no, next to last qualifying, 2 to go. We have the KA Juniors up right now. My apologies.
So qualifying, you got 5 minutes on the clock. Go out there, set your best lap time. That sets your grid position for the heat. From the heat, then you have 5 minutes of competition plus 2 laps. At that point, you move on to your final, where you have 9 minutes plus 2 laps. I believe that's what it is. And so this is one of the most, you know, the earliest part for this this weekend's class, how you end up starting everything for the rest of your class this weekend, right? This is the first time that everything starts to really matter, because while there are no points awarded for qualifying, it's going to be really critical for the start of your heat race to make sure that you're in a good position.
We have just under a minute remaining, and it's currently Ryan Mort up front with a 50.360, with Adler Klein and Thomas Anthony right behind us. And as we're approaching the checkered flag, we'll see if anyone has anything for Ryan Mort. His teammate Landon Boer is always quick, right now sitting P4. Does he have an answer for Ryan? No, he does not, but he jumps up to P2. Dane Van Dyke 5th. Anyone have anything for Ryan Mort? No. Ryan Mort is your pole sitter with a 50.360, followed by Landon Boer, Adler Klein, Thomas Anthony, Mason Galen, Dane Van Dyke, AJ Stoner, Evan Patton, and Lucian Laser.
We're at a commercial break.
Welcome back to Whiteland Raceway Park as we are underway for our last qualifying event of the day, 206 Senior Light. A really tight field. This is always an exciting race to watch. Anyone in this field has a chance to win, so we'll see who can take it easier on themselves and start on the front row for qualifying. And oh no, trouble on the exit of turn 1. It looks like Cami Pfister has gone off track. She's trying to get that kart refired and back on the racing surface. Meanwhile, as we look for times after one lap, it is currently Eli Fox P1 with a 55.080, followed by Kyle Landon and Braden Johnson.
Yeah, what's going to be critical for her now is just getting that kart fired back up and back out there. Hopefully as soon as possible. We have about 3 minutes left on the clock, so it's certainly possible to get some additional laps in, but maybe not a guarantee.
just under a minute remaining, and it's still Eli Fox on point, followed by Levi Wilbur now, who just jumps up to P2, and Braden Johnson in P3. And Eli Fox goes purple yet again, just getting faster and faster with 53.967. This looks like this is going to be his last lap. Braden Johnson leapfrogs Levi Wilbur to jump up to P2. 9/100ths behind Eli Fox. We will see if Johnson has anything left in the tank to try to make a run at pole. Oh, and it looks like we have a kart who went through the dirt on the outside. Can't really tell who that was out there. Totally went around the barriers on the backside. Meanwhile, coming to the checkered flag, we'll see if anyone has anything for Eli Fox. Fox goes quicker yet again, 53.961. Johnson, not enough. Kyle Landon jumps up to P2 with a 54.0. And I believe that kart that ran wide was the 48 of Gage Justin Niano. So as everyone completes qualifying, it is Eli Fox and Kyle Landon on the front row, followed by Braden Johnson, Levi Wilbur, Jared Howerton, Dominic Stancombe, Raider Santos, Gage Justiniano. Cammy Pfister fights back up to P9 after off-road incident. Keegan Day 10th, Ethan Williams, and Nick Patton rounding out your field.
So that is our last qualifying session of this afternoon qualifying set. So we're going to take a little bit of a break here before getting ready to go to our heat races. Additionally, we're going to be switching over from our free Stream on Kart Chaser over to our paid members only Stream on Kart Chaser. We'll be back with you shortly after a nice break and commercials.
Welcome to the Kart Indianapolis experience at Whiteland Raceway Park. Indy's premier outdoor karting circuit, Whiteland Raceway Park is just 20 minutes south of downtown Indy and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Our trackside event center and high-speed go-karts make Whiteland Raceway Park the perfect destination for your next event or party. Stop in today or book your race online at racewrp.com and experience real racing right here in Indy.
We're at a commercial break.
Colin, I need a new 219 chain. I need a 77 tooth roof sprocket. I need some more chain lube, and I need it probably as soon as like tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, are you even listening? Like, we need this to run this weekend.
Want anything else?
What do you mean?
I already got it in the Kart on Acceleration Kart Racing's online store, bro. All orders over $200 get free shipping.
Oh, throw in a set of tires.
Done.
everything you need all in one place and shipped to your door for free on orders of $200 or more. Exclusions apply. Shop akr.com.
Are you ready to get behind the wheel? From Formula One to NASCAR and IndyCar, all the pros start here. For more information, check us out online at mcckarting.com or call us and go racing today.